the Sky and Jack
We're so far on the outside that we just have no idea what's going on in teams. You just got to piece stuff together. And this team's just go outright and say stuff.
They're hoping to do the same thing against G2 right now.
G2 on defense, C9 on attack. Imi said that? Oh, okay. Wait, so they signed a sick. I mean, yeah, then they were going to kick him.
Just and educate themselves on what's going on around the map.
I mean, you know what I'm going to say. They should have done it when Demon 1 was around.
Going to be doing any pushing. And already
they'd be winning right now.
Towards that mid side to protect each other.
Yeah, for G2, they weren't afraid of being two players to fight out towards that front middle side. Now you orbit up,
said that
to just set up the
Wait, did he actually?
Into the mid round. C9 looking to make some noise towards this A site first.
Because he was telling me to stop saying that.
Double Prowler. So they're committed now. At least to leave Oxy here. This is a big insert. So Util found. They like that they found the Vice here too. Spike's going to get picked up as they rock back
Huge
across
missed
by
opportunity, yeah, for sure.
And they'll have a free B to
gotta
start
be ruthless, man.
Here.
You want to win, you got to be ruthless.
That's the thing. If they do start executing towards that C site, the best thing G2 could do right now is just to punish Oxy over on A. Making sure they're not going to get backstabbed. Boombot sees him first, and he's forced to fall back.
Oxy's done pretty good to keep them interested.
Nice entry by
Got a
Zelsis.
luck through mid. Got pressure on here. The only thing is, can they stop the nades Teva combo from heaven? Here it comes.
And they're getting squeezed harder.
That's the spike
still
down.
can't get the spike down. Reminiscent of Lotus already. His pistol could go the way of G2.
Dude, he got double kills to got an extra nade. Actually
can't
plant no time.
to find the 1v1s. There are too many members of G2 here. 1 HP left, and that's going to be
really nice from G2. Reacted well on this one.
Up on Zeppa. What a rotation back over after Oxy was giving him such trouble on ramp.
Exactly, that's great calls for G2 as well, because you saw at the beginning
the clock down
Jogno went for the Boombot and it spotted Oxy. He said, screw it, I'm just going to move over to the B site, try
One
to
of the best executions we've seen of that on B
give
site.
the responsibility over to Baby Bay to stay towards A, to fight against Oxy if he needs to. And he gets these kills and also gets a second one, which allows him a second set of nades. Playing like it's raised beta. And then C9 couldn't get the plant down after all, so it becomes a really clean round for G2. It almost worked out, but we were a little bit too slow for C9 to
Into the Prowler, clears out towards him. They put one, rotate
Even in the
across.
play, Jog and Zeppa both got 3 ult points there, so that's a 4th now for Zeppa, trying to tip the scales of when they might get that to change around. Baby Bay says, thank you, Vents are on lockdown. He's on holiday over here. 4-0.
Jorgamo's hunting.
Definitely got the family buff right now from the crowd.
I see they kind of want to let him get the kills.
Backs off of that. And he's going to get a bit of Jog and Valen buff too to give him some help on that. A quick round. Only one lost in Trent there. And they'll pick up some more weapons to keep the economy good.
And that's two rounds of no plants, rather. At least we get some orbs up. And look at that stall, man. That flash on the top two. Whew. No value for Moxie on the slide. The Razor Vines continue to be a pain point. Okay, done. It almost reminds me a little bit of the Furia game against Crew, where Alim could really move at all on Lotus on that Neon. This time, you're disintegrating the value of the Neon slide on the top of the vents. It's a different setup, too, for having Baby Bay's responsibility to watch on the top of mid instead of setting up an anchor Vice player
what are you
on
typing? I feel like your questions are getting crazy and crazy these days.
I'm liking this little new setup here for G2.
Gone for sports,
looks like a basic
then you go for
they're
animals.
setting things up is new for us to learn.
I just want to walk up, get Oxy into a fight for this. A nice push on A gives G2 the knowledge that they don't have to take this
Lose middle in reaction, push over towards A.
Take down Celsius. He swings himself to safety and delays, but he does get the info on 2. So it's how C9 pushes and pulls this now.
Jaw picked up the orb. Now the players on the A side are kind of pinched, though. So they have to come up with some big fights here.
Little inserts could really pay off in the audio area if they start hearing these rotations, and they should actually hear Baby Bay heading over. Oh, they both know who's going to peek first, though. It doesn't look like anybody playing it safe on both sides.
I'm worried about time again.
30 seconds left in the round, and they don't
really
have
worried
info
about time.
on who's covering these sites.
Celsius is miles away from them. Zeppa's just joining them now.
Definitely don't have Mac control here for C9.
No.
G2
no B main control.
Into a B side crossfire.
Relay gets him a little bit of space, but they're still having to search out. That's Oxy's job, being a personal sentinel for the team, going in and finding things. And now it's going to be the plant. Always a lot of damage that G2 does to whittle C9 down to make these post plants that much harder.
Gotta wait for Joggernaut to meet up
Leaf
with the
had
team
maybe
here.
held on to a bit more map control.
That he could probably
Could've been a
utilize
molly, who
after a
knows?
flash from to gain some space on new box.
Whoa. Playing in there. The circus.
Good damage though.
Jumping around,
It's winnable for Leaf.
still has the aim on lock. Can't get one. Tries to displace with the bite. Oh, he plays the corner, gets the bottle kill on
very nice.
Gets the second one when he
Very nice.
should have.
Pistol into a bonus.
A nice little 1v2 with the Red Bull clutch there for Leaf. Snake bite to keep them aside, forcing the footsteps as well from the player moving forward, which I think was Oxy too. So he isolates the fight. Gets the wall bang on the first, and then just understood where the second one was moving because they were trying to play the high-low.
What are you supposed to do against that?
Very nice by Leaf.
That looks so, you know, the last guy he kills looks so fast on his baby.
Fights over on that B site too to make this very possible for Leaf to be able to win that round. And that's a bonus round converting for G2.
Jeez.
Yeah, makes it easy.
That Red Bull clutch coming in.
C9 triple stingers.
Leaf there. And the rest of
Same
G2
thing for
to feel
G2.
confidence.
We've got an insta prowler
Boxy's
every
on the
single
slide,
time that
Bucky
gives them
right
full
now
control.
job. We'll see if they can get some space here on
Ready
ramp,
to leave mid.
so they can get into vents and make this feel weird.
And G2's going to keep C9 guessing. Walls at a different spot.
They
Razor
do
Fire's
walls so
in a
they
different
can
spot.
fight
The
deeper
pushing
middle,
from
maybe?
G2 is in different lanes as well, so C9 are in for a heat.
Almost got,
Got the guy at the back.
Baby Bay still with the transfers going into split now.
Keep an eye on
That's
this
gonna be
double
a
push
phantom
from
up in
B.
heaven. How can they reset this?
One has to stay mid, one can go behind.
They really can't. Because of this push, you know that they're kind of
He should just stay off
into this
angle.
A heaven side, and VALORANT just has to play it passive.
One enemy remaining.
Almost
It's
get
nice
the third.
shots though.
Noted has time to pick up a phantom. Just 8 bullets in there though.
Dude, it's so nice when G2 do
They're,
like
G2 feels so confident.
normal
Just walking
comps
around,
and
they'll take
they
the ones,
look
it doesn't matter. They're
comfortable.
eventually gonna find
And
them,
everyone
Jog
knows
is
what the
gonna be the
reaction
first
should
one
be.
to have a chance at it.
And we're
4-0
doing stuff at the
now
beginning of the round to
G2.
get early map control.
And the only thing that really stayed the same in terms of G2's setup was the Viper wall down towards middle, right? So as that continues to go up and down, you're not only blocking the lanes and visions here from the Robin shot, but also trying to delay here the fast pushes that you can potentially get from C9 from the Raze and Neon on the top of the A ramp. So it's nice here, the setups, like I'm saying before.
Big
It's
round,
just the
force him
positioning
down
around how
to,
G2 pawns himself,
ooh,
peons
not force
himself
him
around
down
the
to
map.
Nico. D9 trying to extend it a little bit, get 2
Looks
buys
like
by
this time
light
it's
armor.
a B-side wall for
Gonna get
Baby
punished
Bay.
by Outlaws.
While still anchoring on top of mid. They set up a crossfire on that spot, but C9, they want to change the tempo a bit, being a little bit more quick on that A side.
Whoa. Both are going to try to
No,
beat
I'm
the
a
fight.
flash
Let's see how they're
wrecked
calming this
He had
fight
no
right here
idea,
on
he just saw the
C9
splash
side.
of the ult, he had no idea where he went to.
Can you peek with me?
Yeah, 1 second. No, I can.
3, 2, 1.
I'm tethered.
I can wall for you guys again.
I'll wall for you.
Good, I'm
You know.
oh, no, I can't.
They're taking heaven, or taking heaven again.
Down
Down
mid,
mid.
sewer. Running away, going back to mid.
Yeah, they're gonna come back B.
They might just have to go mid, fight us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think kill's gone to mid.
Honestly, you guys look for a kill with Jack. If Jack doesn't get it, then you guys just save, I think.
Yeah.
Just 2 over your 1.
So you see the game plan in the mid round. Just try to walk contact, the walk glitch, as some watch partiers will like to say. Jack gets a pick, it's good. They execute off that and they trade off onto the site. If not, it's a save, and they're trying to figure things out. I mean, now you're forcing themselves to make a little bit more noise
Save
here.
probably, yeah, I'm looking at the time get
So
lower
you
and
don't know
lower.
where G2 set up.
Yeah.
Where are you?
And they're not going to give up a kill in this situation either. Nobody's even really moving unless it's across their back defensive line. Baby Bay may be the first one to
Guys,
find a
I'll be
fight.
honest, just save.
It's 11 HP, an easy takedown onto Oxy, and now that's the call from Zelsis. Jack
Instant.
did not find one. We're going to save.
Jack couldn't find one, Oxy instant dies, so whoever dies, you want to keep these 2 rifles for the next, but the ropes were
not
definitely
looking
hurt
great.
by Baby Bay, so he's going to potentially try to help out or force the fight to not allow C9 to save, but decides to pull back and set towards the A ramp. So those 2 rifles from the 2 new players going into C9 will be carried over into the next round. Look at the dodging across. It's like a little pit for them to fight in with the showstoppers too. Hard to get contact and value out of it from both of them.
And after the chaos on the other side, they're not staying in sight when they know they can get an advantage. You have people pushing into mid, the walls are coming up, going
What's
down.
the issue at the moment? They're so spread out. Well, not as much this one.
G2 is always on the other side, ready to take a 1 or a 2.
I think if you look at what was working on Lotus, they should just keep it really simple, man. When they take stuff, G2 are going to react. They either just hold, for their reaction, or you just go fast, man. Just create a little bit of pressure and just send it.
G2 with 5 already on the
I don't think
defensive side.
Thing is, I don't feel
remember, this is
to do like a slow default with a new
C9's
team like
camp
this.
on
I
the
don't think they're gonna
attack
look that
side,
comfy.
I don't really think that they've
I think
figured
it's
out
go a
where
little
the vice ball
faster.
is yet. So coming out of this timeout, there's not a real protocol that you could do to say, step 1, let's bait the wall and let's try to see if it can work a mid round here for Cloud9. Because it's always set up in different areas.
Yeah, I mean, Oxy was able to hit it first round, but that was himself kind of playing around it. They didn't really need to worry. Now, like you said, it's just a game of where could it be.
Like, what should they do?
Is using a choose your own adventure book to figure out where to place it next.
And because C9 haven't really pressured the B side outside of the
I would just keep it real simple. Just take mid, fake A heaven, just go B.
Don't really know what type of defense line
the main thing is they don't have B main control ever, so it would be a good change for them to have to take B main control. Does look like G2 are on top of the B main stuff.
The weaponry to trade, the skills to trade.
Actually putting numbers behind this Prowler this time.
Last round, Zelsis played
yeah, they are expecting them to heavy retake this.
Over the top to kind of feint. If you could walk in, bring it up right outside B main,
they
throw
got
it
it right.
over the top of the lineup. So I think they were trying to get Zelsis on another push through here with this aggression. Looks like both teams will have to back up before anything happens, though.
Trade out a little bit of util though, but C9 will have to be wary of the presence of G2. 2 players that were working that side first. Although when the Prowler came out, I think only one person shot, and
qualifies to
going on a
international.
mission and it gets punished right away by Leaf.
Could be pretty high if they don't get partnered next year.
Kind of testing the waters a little bit. G2 is still looking at the angles. They're not playing as safe as you would expect. Trent peeking a bit towards that top side, but Paranoia just misses.
Yeah, slightly hit him, but the Prowler falls and gets the info still.
Champ. G2 instantly looking straight up. Nothing is even throwing him off guard
I'm not sure.
right now. No.
It doesn't look great to get around right now. They're obviously going to get that ult cycle at one point, but they're fragging so low that they're not getting that ult cycle till
C9 get it.
7 rounds
half
in.
of their health or a member getting in.
Even
G2
then,
are giving nothing
they're not getting
free.
there like 8th round.
That was just simple utility being thrown by Trent. It really stalled the 2 attempts of C9 to take B heaven control. First one being the seizing all 3 players inside male, and as they try to go up with the Paranoia pinch, the Paranoia play from Note, then it gets stopped by a Prowler, and you have a double crossfire set up from Hell.
It's good too. Valen's able to clean it up.
They got nothing left.
Yeah, get comfortable in it. Having 2 players rush down against you, and you're able to take 2 down for your side, and it almost seems, before we get onto this replay here, that
Yampy, hello mate.
Thank
Thank you for the March plug earlier.
I wonder
looking nice.
Cloud9 are starting to look and feel desperate in the second map.
My marketing team's there.
So many going on the defensive side. Pistols not going their way, and well,
we need some kind of raise from the 0.
G2 seems
getting at the moment.
be able to stall that, even if C9 have the read to get there in time. Zeppa's going to go fast on this. Got to use that double duelist to effect now, and they're going to try to pinch from both sides. Oxy
it's a
coming
lot
up
better from C9 though. I agree that, dude, come on now. A little faster in this. At least they're not committing. We're not going to miss anything, right? I need to upload to Twitch.
For C9, and a wall is going to put a pause on everything for just a moment.
The thing is that it pauses them there, and they're trying to move over from male. There's still 2 guys on the top of B heaven.
Yeah.
So you had to force the fight now to A.
The jump off of the swings right there. Leaf gets another one. It's just slightly mistimed, and G2 are able to take it every time.
Too much Sol coming in here for G2. Oh,
okay,
I was gonna say, give me that 6-7 peak.
We
but Trent
have some
doesn't need the help, moves up and picks up the last one.
Taking 8 rounds because they're not getting any kills.
The stall that I want to talk about is one, we figure out where the wall is at. A couple of them got trapped, and you see what they're trying to do here for G2.
Yeah.
Wall gets procced up. You could actually razor vines there. You could snake bite with nades to really not allow your opponents to take
I mean, The spacing's
if,
really off
you
there.
actually give up that space a little bit here,
At least
you
it's
think
an
you have
eco.
it for your opponents. For C9, for example, you still have the crossbar set
G2
up
don't
from
want to get exec'd
back
on, so they
spawn,
go
from
aggro over
lower
towards A. As
slam.
we can see, there's no one here. They might get a fast flank on the
Yeah,
go.
Leaf
Fast
wasn't
flank
even
and
really involved in
rotate.
that for the
Yeah.
most part. And they
It's
still
also
had
very
the
nice
anchor
from
in
them to
sight.
put the wall over towards middle,
You're
create a
always
bit of
seeing,
pressure over
these
towards mid.
instant ping-pong swings
Then they
coming
can
out from
pivot
G2
faster
from
and
so many
feel like-
angles that C9 doesn't really know where to look yet.
If you have all
So
the
they're still
ults,
learning
you're more likely
round
to
after
just
round on how they can
like
really
hit, right?
break the defense of G2.
Zelsis looks
Yeah.
like he's in position.
Dude, look
for
at
a
all of this. I
lineup,
mean,
so
all
they
of this
can
makes a
hit
lot of
the site
sense
when
from
Nightfall
G2
comes
again.
through. Good kill on Valorant already, so
Yeah.
retake smokes are
Pop the
gone.
ults and it's nice and easy.
They're set up. Get the spike down. They're using everything. They're still denied off the plant.
Problem
to
is, you
start.
can't
They're
repeat
afraid
this.
of where Jog could be, and he's actually going down on the other side.
Yeah, finally lost the fight there.
Finally.
To note.
Okay, Trent.
Okay.
Oh, Leaf gets another one. They're
Trent has Nightfall.
dropping
He's
in.
believing.
Oh, jumps
He's
over.
believing.
Hopscotch one. Jack and Zelsis are able to clean up the
both-
last few
it's
kills,
both
and
from
that's
Trent.
one coming in for Cloud9. A
It
very
is,
much needed
I
round
mean, you
to
would give
stop
a
the
red
bleeding.
card for that,
We'll have to see how
personally,
Leaf
but
died here on that
they're
2
7-1
versus
up,
4
so-
for G2 because they were looking to win some individual fights from Trent first. But as soon as Trent was able to initiate the Nightfall, engage the Nightfall,
one of those
Leaf
where you know you're
instantly
going to win
died
it.
towards the spawn. I wonder- Yeah, there you go.
They're
He
just
was
playing
showing himself
relaxed.
a bit. Not waiting for the Nightfall to
It's
come
still
down
cool.
from the
Still cool from G2, right?
After
But you
Leaf falls down,
see,
it doesn't give a chance
but
here
you see
for
3
Trent to
things
really
that they're
move into the
doing
site
because they don't want to sit
to
back
win
and get
that
wrecked
1
by
versus
ults.
2 inside
We're
that pit.
doing cheeky
So
play in the
C9
smoke
finally
here.
on the
We got
board.
walls so we can heavy
And it
rotate
took
because
some
they're most
heroic
likely to
efforts
site
and
hit.
entry from Oxy
And at
with
the
the
same time, we're going
overdrive to
aggro to try
give
and
him a
work out
chance.
what side they're hitting
Absolutely.
early. 3
Got 5
things
kills
against all the
across quite a few
ults.
people for
They
C9,
gave
so
themselves the
everybody
best chance they
getting
could to
their
try
hands
win
in the
it.
pie there to make sure these rounds work. Baby Bay is going to throw himself right into sight there with Valen for extra protection. Awesome help for those two. C9,
Yeah,
they're
we
trying
got
to
it.
look for the kills. There's a cleanup onto Valen and Jog. Zelsis
Wait,
found
they
mid. They're
actually got the back of
expecting
sight.
these transfers
Dude,
to be
Oxy,
everywhere.
what the-
Oxy gets 4 to his name on that. Quickly
He is
picks
always
up the
good for
kills
just
we were
one
looking
individual
for.
round.
If you're a C9 fan, and
He's
it's
always
looking
gonna
good
win
for
you
them
one.
now as they're surging a bit.
Yeah, and the first time that G2 pulls out an operator and they get no value out of it because you had a quick hit coming out from Cloud9. There was some great stalls from the BB to start,
Yeah.
but after that, when they're
It's a
trying
lovely
to
round from
coordinate
him.
a fight from bottom hell into the new box, Oxy was just ready. Nice little 4K coming out from the duelist of Cloud9. Although 7 rounds won in a row here for G2, they still have one more wave of full buy that you have, potentially even a mixed buy going to the next round
Yeah.
for Valen, Trent, and Baby Bay. The good news, at least for C9, with the last 2 rounds that they won, they also nullified some big ults out from the side of G2. No pit, no Nightfall this time around too, but Joggimo's 1 away from the showstopper, and they're already going for that control. He has it now. And he's going to meet up with the rest of the team to fight back against the mid control from C9.
See if they're trying to prep this out of him. Made quite a bit of noise through mid, and that's a dangerous spot to go knowing there is that rocket on the other side.
Uh-oh. Baby Bay's so dead.
Dog actually gives up his position as
Right?
Baby Bay gets one from Mailroom. A second, no. Oxy able
great
to
damage.
trade this, but the spike is down. They start moving forward. They don't have control of where they really want to take this just yet, but they are getting the kills that matter. Now they have a decision.
Give me
Heading
Jogger my
towards
BFV.
A, 3 strong on that side, but they're going to have to get Zelsis here ASAP. Vans.
Oh,
It
he
shouldn't
hesitated
happen,
a
right?
little bit as well.
They're still delaying
It's
the
also
spike
Neon,
with
man.
only one
He's gonna
person
get out of the way
inside,
of
and
that.
there's a few members of C9 that should be able to stop this. Vansili!
Down A.
Giacomo
2v4 at
cleans
his
up
peak.
3, and he's looking for the
Giacomo's
4th.
just styled on him.
It just never ends. C9 can't get that
It's,
spike down. G2 always
as much
find
as
a way
Oxy's
to
gonna win you
stall it,
one,
and they've
Giacomo,
had
same
an
thing.
answer across both maps, it seems.
And Zelsis has no time.
10 seconds
He has to
left.
drop to make
Dude,
noise to pick up the
the
spike.
whole belief
Prowler
of like
in front of his
some kind of
face.
comeback here just got completely crashed.
That's just
2v4,
absurd, man.
you win it, you
4
force him down
kills
to an
for
eco.
Giacomo, alone
just done this on
in
sight.
and sits C9 down.
And good heads up
Did
play
they
by
clear back a
Joggimo
side
too.
together?
Just hears a noise from Oxy, just
Maybe.
jumping all the way from B Heaven, called by Trent, moving to the A site for a plant. You know he's gonna try to plant for Heaven too, so what does he do? He isolates the first one, thinking somebody's gonna swing out from a ramp. And because they don't talk to each other for C9, Zelsis gets caught as he turns around the corner. Here's the drop from the second player, and then could just win that fight on a double swing that wasn't as coordinated for C9. That was great for G2. Just C9 feeling the pressure of the time squeezing. As it's forcing them to hand and forcing them into errors.
And it looked like they were just getting the momentum. Oxy sliding in, making the plays. And that's a regen shield for Jog. He's going to be back up to what he purchased, so he gets the info there, and it works in his favor.
I still like the start from C9 in that round, though. Hold that thought, though, as Celsius opens up 2 on the 8 side.
First time he activates alone up the
Do
ramp.
they
It's
just think
been
that side's
sit
clear?
And wait to see if G2 push.
Oh my god.
A little bit of life here. The aggression and proactivity coming out of C9 hits the mark for round 11.
Still hasn't been spotted
They're
yet.
still stalled, and this has been the bane of their existence here on both maps.
Hey, they are not messing about.
Zeppa's rocket, and the showstopper clears the site for a plant.
To confirm it, they did not want to lose another
Leaf
round.
has no money. Valen only has 900 to his name. Yep, Trent's already spotted
How
and
did the
held
fader not proc on him? I mean, he
towards
went behind
spawn
the wall slightly.
on the attacker side.
It's middle of
So
a
it gives us a
scan.
little bit of a time to talk about the opening that I like from Cloud9. With the amount of times that we're pulling up this wall up and down for the defensive line here from the Viper, they actually stayed out in the open and waited for the wall to come down and just focus on that right side, where when the wall comes down, the jiggle still comes out for G2 to find information from
Should Jack
top
be
mid
hunting
into
here?
Ramen. So you're kind of just jiggling
yeah.
out, catches him a bit, and it forces them
100%.
Jogama to fall back onto Vent side. Feeling the pressure for G2 on that spot, Zelsis finds his timing on the top of that A ramp and lines up 2 kills. But there was a moment there that C9 could really punish on that jiggle peak on the top mid.
I'll find you.
Gives a chance for G2 to understand that going to the last round of the first half.
Don't want to mess with Trent too much more. Like you said, that last round, very much needed pullback for C9 here. A clean reset for Zelsis. Oh, that's something we haven't seen, kind of the combo of the neon rays being used together. Or if we see like a Motto or a different neon kind of jumping in, being the eyes like a drone and to come back.
Yeah, sometimes
really
I watch
feeding each other the
C9,
kills and just
and I know
confirming
they're relatively new to like the
Like I said, everybody,
whole
though,
double
getting their
duelist
hand in the kill
stuff,
column for C9.
but
They get a few rounds in their favor. And
there's
start to
nothing
come
wrong
by
with
themselves.
just sight hits at the beginning of the
This time I'm
game.
playing out in the open
Then,
to
when
contest
that
the
gets
wall
shut
when it comes
down,
down.
then
They're
just
gonna
trying to
wait for it
play
come
like
down and potentially prowler
mid
up.
control,
Make
fakes,
sure nobody's
etc. All
walking
that
down
boring
here for
stuff.
G2.
Like if
There
you
you
can
go,
get
clear
away
out
with just
towards the
sight
top
hitting,
mid.
something that the double duelist is made for, just do it.
Almost
I
twice.
felt like they started this game trying to be
A lesson almost not learned there.
play too proper.
Can he get out of sight is the question, though. C9 is still trying to find more to fight on this one, and Zeppa's going to go right into the vines to do so, knowing something needed to happen, something needed to change. But they can't follow up. The vines prevent the rest of the team from entering from B main. Oh, Baby Bay playing hopscotch over here. He's going to get another one. Oh, cleaned up by Note. Very nicely done by the new player on C9.
If Jack gets
as
a plan, he
well
gets
here.
his ult.
Gonna get Zelsis to come in from behind. Try to get this round of 3.
It's up to Leaf and Trent again. This time no nades to stall here after the C's. Big
Oi,
hawk, though,
that's a
but
big
couldn't
whiff.
get the kill is Leaf.
Trent and one.
Very,
Can't get
very
the
nice.
next
Dude,
one, and
honestly,
C9
to get
grab a
4 with
very
what was going on
much
here, that's
needed
not bad
fourth
at all.
round here in the first half.
Great on C9 to stop the bleeding as well. And it was off the back of more aggression and confidence out from Zeppa and Oxy. So he runs alone on the top, and then Zeppa walks in, wins a duel there. On to Jogama on the top, and that gave them a chance there to open into this site.
An 8-4 first half. This next pistol round will be crucial for Cloud9.
If they get a
We'll
pistol,
see
it
how
could be
goes
close.
when we come
Yeah.
back.
I think, you know when Trent did the ult in the, I guess it was a 2v4 at the time with the pit up? I feel like that kind of gave him some belief as well. Also, the timeout helped him, man. They just started keeping it simple. It's such a easy meta to play. Sometimes I feel like C9 try and overcomplicate it a lot. Don't have to do what they're doing. Prime ads? Dude, I literally just did one. Fine. We'll do a normal We'll do a normal one. You think C9 has potential for stage 2? For sure, but I mean, they need time, man. They need time, and I'm not sure it's the best meta for them. I think they would really like the you know, the Initiator and Senti change. I think they would love like Senti's getting overbuffed or something like that. That would suit them well with how they want to play. The slower style. X-Tray, thanks so much for the Prime. Appreciate the A-mums.
G2 and C9. Like I said at the break.
Watch MV against MIBR? Nah, I'm just going to go to bed. Right, the games tomorrow are so big in playoffs. And the Sen... Is it Sen NRG at the end of the day? Like, I want to be awake for that, man.
They win the series.
I want to be locked in for that game. It's a big game.
Yeah. For Cloud9, even if they win
MIBR
the series,
is just
they're
like,
not guaranteed a spot to playoffs.
MIBR is going to win.
So they really need to win this one right now for C9.
Lose a map because they feel like they're going to win 2-0. And they do some weird buys.
The first half was super important. Needed some hero plays and the veterans to step up to the plate to get that done. First off, the lineup that we had from Zelsis for the 2K.
Stop jinxing us. Mate, Demon 1's going to be on Reyna. He'll be fine.
Showstopper combination, Neon ults as well. It really kept them in the game. But it took a while, though. We talked about it too, right?
Even the EMEA games are good. You did not need to put the even there. Tech pause? Well.
Crap, how the hell do we fight against this continuous revolving positions of G2 on a defense?
You don't want to watch that? Mate, I had 2 years of watching Scream on Reyna. I've seen enough Reyna in my lifetime.
It's different for
I'm
the
alright.
attack side now. You can't really throw the same
You
amount of
flash,
surprises
you
with
swing
this
out,
type
you
of
duel, you
composition
kill
in
someone,
my
you
eyes
heal.
for G2.
You take
So
another
now
duel.
C9 can really play into the
Sometimes you
comfort
dismiss.
of the way that they mentioned on their podcast, that they
Not
know
the-
how to play this
not the
map now,
sickest
right?
thing.
So on a defense, it's going to help them out a little bit
I mean, it
more
can be the
because
sickest
you're
thing,
not
to be
gonna
honest.
able
It's
play
actually
some
pretty fun.
Little funky walls, unless G2 wants to try to do that by taking, for example, mid control
Pacific
and
games
throwing
tomorrow, the
walls in different
bangers, yeah.
spots, but
For
that
sure,
doesn't
the
really
next
give
game is
G2
the game to
value and
miss.
space.
Out of all the
Right,
games,
You can throw it mid and they can just rotate.
it's worked
space.
out so perfect, I'm telling you.
And you're losing that gap on the info from spawn if you're not having somebody watching that gap that you left behind right from the wall. So
This guy's such an idiot, man.
What a comedian. What a comedian. He looks back at the crowd. Wait, nobody's laughing.
What's he doing in there? Oh, I guess it switched when they're on that side. Because I always remember him over here. Yeah. No, we're waving? Oh.
Can I catch it?
That's
No,
dangerous.
don't do
That's
that.
dangerous. Don't throw that. Don't
Sorry.
throw that. We're getting a monitor fixed up. A monitor went out, and we are turning that back on. Because it's helpful to have that when you get in. What is he?
Especially a Samsung OLED monitor.
Oh, for Jack. Props for Jack. Zelsis. Putting him in the limelight.
Which is good. Again, right? You're trying to make them feel comfortable going onto the stage. Jack last week
FNS
had
is
to
smart.
play
He
to
skipped
small
the whole
arena
day.
with no crowd.
Yep.
It
Did
was
he
a
miss
more
anything
intimate
good in the
setting,
EMEA?
But it's a great also first step to ease himself
I mean, the
onto stage.
Heretics. I felt like the Heretics Ascent was
And
pretty
nope,
good, but
he's the
he
same
was
thing
watching
right
that.
now.
He was in chat, so he
Yeah,
kind of
what I
watched
like,
it as
though,
well.
is the vibes
Yeah, he did
from
own
Milk,
it.
though. He doesn't look like he's nervous.
Heretics
or
wasn't
anything
bad,
at all.
yeah.
When I
I
was
mean,
watching him
he saw it though.
getting ready on the stage. He was in the range.
He actually
having
called
all
the comeback
bots out
very
and
early.
just spamming jet
You gotta
knives
give him
just
that.
to
He's
get his
enjoying
egg
himself.
crispy.
He's taking it in. He's just looked back. He's
Exactly.
like, what do I look like? Oh, man, I look good over there. All right, okay, I like that. Yeah. Both having fun on stage here. And we just saw Emmy, too, on screen. They were smiling. They're chatting. They know they have an idea
all right.
here to try to get back in. It's whether or not
Where are we at?
they can make it work against a very hungry G2.
Banded
They
on
have
the
some sort of
pistol?
idea here, looking for a
Banded on
paranoia
the
and
pistol?
maybe
Punish over
some
towards B
aggro
and the
fights into
B?
main off the
Or they might be
contact.
believing.
Sees nade.
Trade
Paranoia
It's okay.
hits.
Sometimes you miss
A
a
little
C's.
separated.
You would have killed 3,
Stall
but that's
is what they
okay.
need. So they know there's a fade. They know there's Omen. They know there's a raise at B.
The thing is, for G2, they haven't played a default for their pistol round either, so they can't really play some map control and inserts and finding their own timings on the mid side or A side of them. Exactly. Leaf is watching for a push down.
Insta peeks. Great coverage by Trent and Valen, though. The up close Prowler grab was not on the person that they were able to get. And now G2 have full control after taunting
hell is that
C9
hitting
into a
off?
garage fight.
Retrieving flash. Thorns are alive.
Thing is, though, it's a high-low setup for C9, and it looks like Baby Bay recalled his flash. Unfortunately, Jack is going for the Prowler. I was going to say that could have been a really good high-low surprise factor for C9 on that second attempt of a hit from G2 towards that B site. But the Prowler hesitates.
Well, so this is Nationals also just kind of realized that they were making a lot of sound.
Zelsis turns, but Leaf has the timing to get back into the site, and Pistol is all but secured here.
It's nice from Leaf.
Unless Oxy can slide.
The no indecision is incredible.
Both Leaf and VALORANT.
He's got the util, and he has a bandit to work with as well.
This would be huge. This is the reason they picked this guy up for Cloud9.
Oh.
He's going to be able to find the back.
Oh.
And oh, Leaf still able to snap his head off. Not like this.
Not out of
Trent's just like, what the hell?
Bandit.
Trent's like, mate, I'm getting insta
popped,
and you're out here doing that, and you're still alive.
To convert some pistol rounds going into their map pick, but unfortunately, they are now 0-4 in a series on pistols for Cloud9. Very similar scorelines as the first half here. This puts G2 in a very comfortable spot to instantly get to double digits.
Do you think 100 Thieves is good, or are Fury and Crew just fraudulent? No, 100 Thieves are good, mate.
Try to get the surprise factor. And the surprise factor is the
They got some of the best coaches in the game.
Stack.
They're always at least going to be very strong on one map.
Nice identification here by Oxy. Team, oh, they still get a good amount of space on that.
Look at his smile. Look at his smile after. You did that to me on pistol. I got you, bro. I got you.
Got you this time. It's always harder when they're not looking at you, right?
Yep.
As we could say. Quick plant. And this is going to be an
You win, you're goated. If you lose, you're fraudulent.
One more very quick
well,
off of this
unless you're DRX.
Weird this retake might be.
Because they,
exactly. That's the annoying thing.
We know how that went.
Pesky Vice wall. That will sound the alarm for G2 to get ready for the post plant.
Stop it, dude. I haven't missed a beat with being able to flame them, I'm not going to lie. Even before they win tomorrow.
There's util they're trying to dump. Oh. Getting these plants down without backside control is always so scary, but they're going to do it. And G2 is going to wreak havoc. They knew they could with the patience and just setting it up. Stingers galore. Picking up that round 10-4 here for G2.
And they're really hoping here
Would you handshake Termi? For sure, man. Dude, I don't actually hate them. I just think it's weird that they change their team all the time. And I think that sometimes they aren't great with ults. Wait, just because you're crap at the game doesn't mean I'm gonna dislike you. I talk to you guys are awful at the game. I don't hate any of you because you're bad at the game.
Is Trent mad because he couldn't get any kills that round?
Maybe.
Leave me some.
He's like, come on, guys. He's at double digits.
Definitely has a chance to get some now, though, as the Guardian to work with. A slow round for G2 as C9's on their bye.
Good identification down towards A. C9 is trying to stay very aware of what's going on. A little active while also a little defensive. Looks like we'll get a rotation out of Zelsis here as he thinks this play is actually just a fake towards this A side.
And pistol round before was G2 getting a little bit of map control, trying to make some noise and have Leaf go for the pincer. But this time he's spotted by the Prowler and he's forced to fall back. And that's going to change the style of G2 here in the mid round as we get a 1-for-1 trade on the top of B Heaven.
G2 instantly walking
Dude, this
forward
was something
to pick
G2
up
were
that
doing
gun.
last
Let's see what
time,
the ring
where
condition is
they
this round.
save their wall. Especially when they go over towards B, because most people don't push B main through mid.
Ready? Let's start walking. 3, 2, 1. Hey, just clear spawn if this is the time. You ready? Do we have anything for this? We're just drop.
30
3,
seconds
2,
left.
1. Yep, we're good. Maybe playing the trench. 20 seconds, boys. 3, 2, 1. I'm clear ramp with this. Flashing out heaven. Just like
Not ready yet.
Felt like I was watching a kid show, learning how to count.
What the
G2
hell?
gets into the site for a plant. Works out. Very passive plays from Cloud9 as they're looking for the Flood retake. Oxy does have a judge, though, to work with, so that's going to help them for that retake.
Oh.
Dude, Trent.
Positions. Just make
This
it
could be
feel
nice.
weird. Everybody from the same spot coming in off of a paranoia that is towards elbow. And Oxy's in. VALORANT receives the first with a judge, and it's going to be laying down a verdict as Jack also comes in for a kill. C9's able to sweep a few off the site, and it just leaves Leaf. But that's a scary leaf.
No, mate, get that smoke on the spike.
On
My guy, get your smoke on the spike. Holy, bro.
No, it's there. And he's able to sign off on that one.
Yeah, he's just got it. Mate,
Yo,
please, my guy, please get that smoke out earlier. Jesus.
Oh, 2.24, Cloud9.
That was
Keep
rough.
G2 off 11 rounds. What a clutch.
Signed and sealed when you're playing a 1v1 against Leaf. And also, Leaf almost had the surprise factor somehow, even if his position is given away towards hell. He stayed tucked in, forced the hand out of Note to push all the way out. Right over here, could have won that fight. Ooh. You saw how a couple of the shots missed. And thankfully, it was just enough time for Note to move in to win that 1v1.
Why are you peeking? Because he's hungry. He knows what he needs to do.
Okay, big buy round. C9 want to keep the dream alive.
For G2.
They gotta win this one.
4. Getting also a plan.
Dude, no one's even close to that ult, really. Maybe Jack's close.
The LL's not going to do too much here, as you can see. Full shields across the board for C9.
Not the best start.
Assists. Not even. Shogamo gets the full kill.
Just straight through. Realizing they could find a
They
fight
spot
on
him
ramp,
spawn.
they are deathballing on this.
Yeah. Dude, look how simple this is from G2. They've adapted to the meta. Imagine C9 started doing this.
It's
so much easier to just do this stuff.
Looking for a cheeky kill up in heaven.
Spotted Zelsis, or Zeppa, sorry. For
This is like the most common game plan with double duelist.
Like
I just want them to adopt it.
Screen in the first place, but instantly, look at that. C9 deciding to fall back
and
save.
Team's got to prove they can
This is where it gets dangerous
do the basic
because
stuff
you had
fast, and then
full
you can
shields
start
in this current round
doing it.
against the Outlaw, but now going to the next round, 2 of them, 3
The
of
side
them
hits
are
are
gonna be
so
one
strong
shotable
right
as
now.
well. Might have to force a armor buy for Jack to upgrade into the next round.
How did
put him at
G2
0
ever think the
credits in
harbor
next
stuff
round
was
too,
better
so
than this? I mean, you got to respect them giving it a
change the
try.
tempo in
They
their
gave it a
round.
try.
They
You
keep
got to respect
money.
multiple things.
I mean,
They gave it a
C9 is
try,
getting the wins,
and
we're
they
gonna favor
realized
that they're so
early
bloody,
enough
right?
that it
All
wasn't
the
working,
G2
and they
members
just went
go
back to
down.
this.
They're not forcing anything else, but C9's also losing their members, so the buys become harder. And
They
G2
thought they
just
had some
feels
kind of
more
read.
comfortable.
Yeah.
It didn't. They just went,
It's
okay,
interesting too, if
we
you're
messed up.
looking at,
Let's play
what I was
what we
going
were
into the
playing.
second half, strange walls that shouldn't happen here for Baby Bay as he's playing on that
And they can just
Vice.
pivot back to
2-1.
this
Yeah, 2 rounds
newer,
ago when they're
faster
taking
style.
full mid control, places the wall on the top of vents. That previous round, he actually placed the wall inside sewers, so that it actually gets early information on anybody rotating out from sewers, but it also gives a gap from anybody rotating out towards the
Yeah,
spawn.
exactly.
So
You might as well
for
try it.
G2's approach, they just feel like there's
Especially if
not
you
gonna be
believe
any
it's
type
definitely
of
like
aggressive
an actual
pushes,
thing
timings being found
that
by
people might be
C9 from
sleeping on, and it
1B
could be a
line
counter
all the
to
way
the
through spawn
meta
towards
when
A.
everyone's playing double duelist.
So it looks like they
You gotta try
do
it.
have some sort of theory around how they want to place these walls and play around the Vice walls on the attack, after all.
That's one of the good things about group play
Last
instead of
timeout
tournaments.
now
That's
for
true.
C9.
That is true. I'll give you that.
Again,
might be the only
playoff
good thing.
Opportunity on the line for Cloud9 too. They desperately need this dub.
Felt comfortable on split too, but I think also G2 felt comfortable coming in with what they were going to face and how much they've been refining over the past few weeks.
How do you feel about double duelist
11-5.
Vice, no Viper on split? I mean, I just don't
C9
like. Are you
looking to
talking
strike
solo
back after
Astra?
this timeout. The buys
I'm not
are
a fan,
there.
man. I think the good teams will
It's also back and
always
forth, but
will
siding
always just
Judge
punish
or
A.
Bulldog, and he's going to go Bulldog on this one. A little far
I need
away
I
from
need
the
a
pit,
Viper
so
or a Cypher
Judge may
for me
not
to
be
get
as
on board.
effective, and Oxy will actually take
And
it. So they're just sorting out where
with
that
Cypher in
firepower
its
is gonna
current
be.
state, I would prefer a Viper.
Trading
Like
with
this
guns around.
wall
All right.
is everything, man. Passive pressure
G2
here,
instantly
burst
into
pressure
B
here.
main. They found a fight
Being
a
able to
few
keep 2
times
here
there.
is insane. If I have one person holding all of this down, I get 4 or like a 3-1, and the 1 can literally be here.
Oxy
Yeah,
Getting one
it's
is
not a
big.
thing.
The Judge doesn't get the payoff. Jack's able to trade back.
This is
on
like
Leaf.
the
They still
Viper
have
map,
most
man.
of the smokes they want.
Right now, because they prowled early towards the B site for G2 and they instantly saw somebody close towards B, they don't want to engage into a hit on that B site despite Leaf getting information on 2 out of 3 players of Cloud9 encroaching against them. They expect the walk out for information, which they punished them before, and they'll do it again.
G2 winning the swing. Power in numbers once again.
His face, man. Yeah, did the divide.
Well, the way way to win numerous fights across both maps. Little sun in the eyes there. It happens. It happens.
Yeah, the face he made when he flashed himself too, but Jack instantly throws out the Nightfall, so that cancels the plant.
C9 trying to keep G2 off game point here. Series point here. And it's going to be a high-low that does it. No, coming up with 2 final wins to end that round.
I mean, one more to force him down to an eco.
Ends up being beautiful here for the 2 players, moving up from challengers.
Yep.
And pulling out the protocol of that high-low.
Viper bind or Viper split? I mean, probably Viper split. Mostly because no one really punished. You know when people are doing those teams, where they had no Viper, and maybe they're running like a Vice Deadlock or something. Or they're running like a chamber. Like no one really punished people for not using the Viper, so I feel like you can get away with it more. Whereas like this is just so much easier.
When Note showed his hand at the bottom of spawn.
What made C9 swap players? I mean the players left, man. The players wanted to leave. The real question is, why did the players want to leave?
Dogmo, tucking and ducking. Gets himself to safety on the other side. Looks like they might get a double swing once this goes down, and they'll play that wall drop for a quick kill. They've liked ramp.
Who wouldn't want to leave? That's crazy. That's a timeout.
They went at pit as soon as C9 used it.
That's messed up, man. You were the first to it. You're the first one I saw. It's a 1-minute timeout. A slap on the wrist. You can do it? Ah, I've done it. I've clicked it already.
I think they still want to contest this, though. This might be an easy 3-2-1. Just
exactly.
Get the best out of it.
They commonly just leave one person in that area. So the trade works out for them. It's the advantage that they want. Zeppa's going to be probably found out by this, but he waits for it to turn around. Babybay still has the timing with Jogamo coming up through mailroom.
And that site open, guaranteed now with the Steel Garden to clear up that site. Now it's the triple flame coming in from C9, though, that Trent has to be ready for. Not ready for that one.
And
on one only.
He only whoa!
Nice
shot.
Question mark? And it looks like nobody's going to want to peek him again.
What are you doing? Popping up, sending?
That challenge.
That extra slide would be nice.
Though. The back pedal to keep safe and know that they can protect this from heaven. If they don't have a smoke. Wait, there's a smoke actually for Note. We make this very awkward as well. Puts one onto sight, and Oxy's going to stay as the firepower. Looking for another one, a third, and another 4K for him in the series. Dashes one way. Babybay finds a third, his own fourth. Impossible.
It's unlucky, bro.
Through the defuse for Note, though. Fully deny it.
the pity ace at the end.
But a nice round coming in for C9 to get a 7.
I'd kill though. At least the first in the.
So he pulls out the ult.
The first in
3
the
kills.
Beginning of the last one. The third kill.
Almost to
that was
his
nuts.
next Steel Garden. But you can see the responsibility and why
this
here
one?
you have a player like Moxie in a roster of Cloud9. How much value he's gotten solo. The 2 players behind him baited towards that spawn so that he just finds his players and his kills solo. And then the rest could follow up.
Dude, why is that the first replay I've got of Imi, man?
Who really is flanking behind? Is it only Oxy? Is it 2 more players? And it helped out.
I'm doing a 15-hour day, and that's the first Imi reaction cam I get.
The win there for C9 because it continues to be expensive for Cloud9 in the next round.
So bloody every time they keep.
They've been slacking, yeah, dude.
Last drop.
That's the reason I'm here.
3 kills now after that 5K. He is definitely putting up the numbers for G2. 11 rounds in their favor here, but C9's been able to battle back. Make this interesting.
You had some already? Yeah, but the full like despair hadn't set in yet. I want to see like the real struggle, man.
That's going to make a bit of noise here. So the insert from Leaf is, there you go. He pings it out already. Here's the footsteps of the Neon rotating across as well. So now he pings towards screen. So, okay, well, we have 2 players confirmed now towards the A site. So these 2 guys on middle could do some damage.
Do you want all the America's replay and observer guys out of their job? Wait, what the hell? Only Prius, man.
Oh my gosh.
This is so difficult for the 2 players on the C9.
One's cleared. Tries to get the bank nade off. This is going to be
tough
for Zeppa. He actually clears the Raze ultimate. 3v3. Yeah, he's going to. Oxy's trying to get there early with the judge.
I think he's going to get it. Not anymore. Not where the Razor Vine's being thrown down.
Sight for G2, they just don't know it yet, and that's going to play into C9's favor, giving them some time
in the middle, doesn't see any.
Splitting it at 2-1.
Nothing stopped this plant, unless Oxy ults.
Oxy finds out where Babybay is, gets the relay bolt, but they're going to have to chase him pretty far. He's trying to buy more time.
It's nice from them.
The kill comes in as the spike gets planted. It's refreshed enough for a slow pace.
Dude, I will say, if they would force him down to another eco.
Overdrive. Waltzing it right in.
No,
Make
get
sure
another
back
smoke on that
sight's clear,
spike.
get the smoke down, get the defuse start, and start to pull them out of the woodwork. Good smoke down. Triple peek. And that's going to be able to do the trick. Note again with Jack helping
close
to clean up the round as Oxy slides around to make it difficult. It's going to be another one for C9 as they inch closer to 11 rounds.
I wonder if this is going to start and spark the conversation of a timeout for Josh RT with the rest of the team at G2. Because so far they've done an excellent job here to control the
Mini winning another international or Imi winning a regional or would cause you more pain? Oh, Mini win for sure, man. I feel bad for Imi. I genuinely want Imi to win something. He's been at it for so long.
Decides not to hit onto the timeout.
Mini's way too smug, man.
There it is.
They do.
We don't want him winning anything else.
He was hovering the button, and then he's like, yeah, yeah, sure. Because you know what? It's also C9's momentum that needs to be cut in his eyes.
Yeah.
Most likely.
It also depends, too, what conversation was happening here for VALORANT as he IGLs across his team. Is there something that he likes, what he hears? Maybe not. Now he's going to chime in onto that one, too. Probably identified some of these gaps that we've been seeing here from
Is Mini still coaching? Yeah, he's coaching, what's their record right now?
And the name of it so far has been a lot
Let's
of
reduce the smugness.
right? From how they're currently playing. The only real aggression you're seeing in real
He is currently coaching
from C9 for
this year.
last couple
1,
rounds,
2,
towards that middle.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
A
The team that is 2 to 7 in terms of wins this year.
Nice way to like alter up what G2 thinks they're seeing.
2 out of 9
They've
games.
done a few where they kind of push off vents. Zelsis was able to activate and has kind of been hot ever since those 2 ramp kills, really finding his aim in 1v1. So that's helped to bring.
But
him back
also
up
7
too.
more losses than me,
Right.
Bacon.
Now
So
C9's trying to make it scattered where their plays are gained. Keep
what team's
DQ
Zeta?
guessing from that
He's
defensive
helping
Also
Zeta.
give the honorable mention right now coming back from his timeout that Baby Bay is also dropping 24.
And 11, yeah.
20 rounds of play here for G2. Literally being a thorn on the side of C9 on the defense. And on attack, doing a decent job here on the lurks.
Eco goes out.
Support with util here from the Razor Vines.
These rounds get so
When do we
scary
actually stop
because
believing that
somehow
C9 can do
Trent always
this?
just finds a nasty shot with his sheriff, or they wait, they buy enough
Oh
time. It's
my
going to be
God.
the spray as they just
Probably wait another round.
This could be
We should probably wait another round after watching that.
C9 cannot stop the pressure. Oh, just gets out alive, so they're going to be able to play their life for now.
Keep an eye on the double push over towards spawn.
Spreading out.
Dude, they're going to clear all of spawn. They're going to get the info of when they push through middle as well.
Again, step 1 was good.
Viper
Mid
pid
control is there
down.
for G2. Now it's the
Yeah.
pulse
Depper,
plant
mate, this
inside
needs to
of
be
mid,
the
but a
best
lower
ult of
buy.
your
Remember
career.
this. It's a G2 stinger bar by around 1 Phantom that got them into this B site.
The map is completely flipped now as C9 come from the attacker side just to get back in. Oxy's down first. They're going to have 3 entries from this side of the pit. Oh no, Zeppa does grab Jogamo on that. They cruise into the site, and Nota gets a quick drive-by onto Trent.
Dude, look at these HBs,
Sourcing
man.
the last 2 guns. Then Sands, they know the balance now up top, so they have all 3 members. Their knowledge of where they
Damn,
can be.
they did it,
Oxy
bro.
pushes forward.
What a
C9
retake.
clean up the site, and they
What a
flip back
retake.
for
Fair
a
play.
9th round here.
No goes for the defuse in the end. Cutting it close now for Cloud9, and thankfully they had the showstopper to really disrupt the post plant of G2 inside that pit.
They made that look so easy. They
Not
really
only do you
did.
force Leaf outside of the pit, but you also get value off a pick onto Jogamo with it.
Dude, they got
So
They got a
real out
tether
here for
onto him
the
here.
rest of
That
the
was
players
nice,
to move
though.
through. Valen unfortunately didn't have any
The
stars
tether
left to
before
work
the
with
ult
when he got
increased
into the
chance
site.
of it.
Couldn't play a grab well to win it off the time. Boom.
Got
We're
him.
all good. We're all good.
Got him. It can take time. Maybe he's placing util, you know? Okay, Jog. This is my space. And this is
Yeah.
just to activate
Mate.
the defensive side. Make Cloud9 feel like they're
Elsis.
not in the right position to find out where he is, and instantly 3 are able to source what Joggin was trying to do.
This could still be a stop and go though, right?
Yeah.
Jogamo moved in very quickly, spotted 3 players inside the vents. But instead, looks like G2 are going for the instant call to pivot on the top of this A ramp area, or sorry, of middle, so that the A ramp could actually start activating on
no.
that side.
Trying to go for the silent jump and almost gets caught out there. Jack takes quite a bit of damage. This peek, push up. Oh, Zeppa's just on the other side of this wall. And they're going to be ships
Big
in
1v1
the
heaven.
night.
Oops.
And Oxy pays for it. What a
Good trade.
timing. It's still repaired there. A little retribution for his teammate. But it's a scatter. It looks like G2 is going to still try to commit to this right side. They choose the right side, and they might get a lot of space.
Oh, no.
Oh, unfortunate
Oh, the
timing for
free
Zeppa.
sign.
I was just about to mention, it was surprising
Good
here
omen
that
ult.
Baby Bay wasn't moving with his team.
Big
But there's a
1v1 here.
committed no TP that
Ooh.
gets the kill onto Baby Bay.
With the play, been holding B as an anchor with cement shoes, and now ready to move to the
Whoa.
other side to make it work. Valen's able to get the better of him for just a moment, but he does a great job at finding two before going down. Yeah, C's comes in.
No, mate, no way.
Valen gets the third
Oh,
one.
man, just... Dude, that was my
G2
fault. I started
has
believing a
had
little bit.
Too many rounds in the eyes of C9 fans.
That was
went
nice,
that
the
way.
1v2, though.
They got to be happy about it, though.
And it was perfect there. The
Seems he got this
hero
kill on
play from
elbow.
coming out, almost
It
flicking
all felt
onto the
doable.
180 for the third kill.
Oof.
The C's was perfect. He's low, he's deafened. The jump spot was perfect. Yet the spray transfer
Damn,
comes
he's got
out
the
from
emotes
Valen.
today.
Cutthroat indeed for that play. That might be the nail in the coffin right now for
Oh, no,
C9.
that's got to be the
They
end
do
of
have
them.
money to work with a bit. A judge, a stinger.
Dude, even the
Hash
Teva
shield
was
for
nice,
so many,
though.
and
It's
Leaf
just,
comes
it
out
was
with
individually
the
pretty
outlaw.
sick from him.
Absolutely crazy the things that G2's able
He's nice
to
from
pull out
C9
here,
though.
and it would be even crazier.
Clear
C9
B main
be able
again.
to just brush it off
Keep
and
the
make
lean
some
on
more
A.
rounds happen as they were.
Full line.
Still have weapons jacked, one on a stinger. And they're about to
We'll
meet
say if
the
C9
full
can win
power
this, we've
of
got 1,
G2
2,
as they
3,
wanna
4
take
that
this
can't
A
buy
round.
next.
Prowler detects a few. I think they might have caught a shoulder there of each other.
Yeah.
Because Oxy doesn't want that again.
But it's a full exit from G2 here. Nice little stall from a C's Nate, though, and the satchel. Jogging was able to get it out.
Big
That's
satchel.
nice.
Just tuck up around the wall as well and keep that damage from fully coming through. Slow space grabbing from G2. C9's got to be sure that they can still cover each other on these takes now that they've been pushed back, now that they might feel uncomfortable. Steel Garden comes out.
Do you fight towards spawn here?
Do you, or do you waterfall into sight? Seems like they're a little
Oh, no,
indecisive on it,
mate.
but Jack gets taken down behind the map, and that's going to be a flood in. Zeppa and the rest of the team talking about won't commit into them.
Try and get the
They'll
killer
have to
gets
wait
all
for
off
the
this
post-plant.
plant.
Beautiful wall bang there from Baby Bay. Now C9 forced to flood retake. They've been good
There is
at it, but
no Yuta
not
right
too
now
sure
for,
it's going to go against 5. Make that
No
4 now
Yuta for
of
G2.
G2.
Only the smoke on heaven, that's it.
Joggermo's low on HP as well.
Giving the space for Oxy, but Jogamo still finds it. The paranoia close enough to be
Oh,
able
we
to
got ult.
deliver. Nightfall comes back. G2 is only looking for Zelsis left. He's up top, and the shots from Zelsis are true for the first one, but there's just too many.
Okay,
It's
nicely done
just
from G2.
And they find themselves moving into playoffs.
Yeah, secured playoffs.
A great look for G2 for today, reinvigorated with a